Good evening, this is Cyber Rains. I'm your host, Mr. Rains. Today we're going to be talking about a cool little project that I've been working on. It's an SQL database, but it has a query in the command line to query the SQL database, which references the MITRE ATT&CK Framework. That was a little bit of a mouthful, but it's not done yet, but I'm almost getting there to being done. There's a lot in the MITRE ATT&CK Framework, but I wanted to show you how it all works, so that way whenever it is finished, you might want to look it up. So let's go ahead and get into it. So we are rock and rolling. We're going to start off with adding this into a virtual environment. Now I'm using virtual environment because Spacey, which is a natural language model that I used in order to query this command line, it works better in a virtual environment. So keep that in mind. And we use Python to code everything. I'm not showing you the code yet. That will come after I've completed the entire project entirely. So once we get into query CLI/PY, it's going to ask us for some questions. Let's ask about phishing. So it gives us a lot of different options for phishing, including the sub-techniques of the main technique, phishing for information. So let's ask it about spear phishing voice. And it's going to ask us three questions: description of it, the detection of it, or the mitigation of it. So let's talk about mitigation. All right, no mitigations found for spear phishing voice. That sucks. Let's try it again. This time spear phishing, and we're going to go back to voice again. This time, tell us what it is. Okay, it gives us a pretty good information about how it uses voice communications to elicit sensitive information that can be used during targeting. Pretty awesome. Now let's do this one more time. And this time we'll do spear phishing attachment. And we're going to ask it about detection. Yeah, so detection will tell us that it has application log content, network traffic content, and network traffic flow. Those are the three main ways in order to detect this type of attack. So, handy dandy information. Now let's go back one more. And then let's just see if phishing for information has anything in order to show up. So, phishing for information. And then we'll do description. Pretty easy, pretty not too terrible of a description. And it's just saying that it sends phishing messages to elicit sensitive information that can be used during targeting. And it's a tip to trick targets into divulging information, frequently credentials or other actionable information. So pretty decent amount of information right there. I mean, it's not a full and in-depth one where you can find on the MITRE ATT&CK Framework website. But for a quick reference tool, it's pretty easy, just in order to kind of look up if you're ever in that moment where it's like, what does the spear phishing link do again? And you just want to do a quick research and you're on a command line anyways, it's a pretty handy tool. Now, this isn't done yet, and I will post a video later when it's officially done about how to install it into your local machines. But if you're interested in looking up, keep an eye out for that, and have a good rest of y'all's day. See y'all later.